Yeah, you didn't have to do that. You could have just walked away. You didn't have to deal. You didn't have to punch Canopus like that. That was just rude. Now I'm gonna punch you with a flame fist in your butthole, and then we're gonna follow up with it in about 2-3 turns with Denim killing off the rest of them. Blah. Blah. One of the fun diddly facts about this game is the game keeps track of how many of each particular race of people or class, whatever community of people you've killed. So keeps track of how many Wallisters, how many Bakram, how many shoot, what's the other one? Wallister, Bakram, Dagestanis you killed. I don't think the other ones really matter because they're much more difficult to recruit or impossible to recruit. So you don't really worry about the Zenobians because I think you can only, in the whole game, only recruit maybe one or two of them. And then of course not everybody, I wouldn't say not everybody, I'm sure they all have alliances in some capacity, but I can imagine some not having any any alliances, you know, they're not a Wallister or Bakram, etc. I'm told your ending depends slightly upon how well you do with those different places. Now mind you, it's a bit of a hidden stat other than the fact that you know how many of that particular people you've killed, but there's also an offsetting variable on the other side where if you've recruited Galgastani, Bakram, Wallister people, and you level them up, you know, in your party, and you increase their weapon levels, that's the quickest way to make them loyal to you. And then, like I said, that's an offsetting factor to the number of people you've killed. So obviously, if I am, let's say, an American, a United States American citizen, and I see a guy who's going out and hunting down American citizens, I'm gonna be a little mad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? Particularly if he's only targeting that one group. Or if you're, I don't know, if you're, you know, from Canada or you're Iranian or whatever, I'd be pretty mad if they were hunting specifically my ethnic group of people, you know. But I may not care as much if it's a different group of people, and I might not care as much if I am part of that group trying to make a change, improvement, whatever you want to fill in the blank with. I'm gonna come over here and I'm basically going to die. That's a enemy, holy shit. Also, you're just a little short. There we go, now you're dead. Went exactly as planned. Also, now that I've opened up that hole, I can shoot this fireball directly into the center here, like this, for 222 damage. 220 damage. Per A. Yeah, I kind of expected my Dragoon to die immediately. I'm not going to lie. It was sort of obvious that if she didn't have a heal on her, it was not going to happen between a couple different attackers. It was just sort of going to be not possible. Now, if he had gone earlier, I could have healed the Dragoon, but it is as it is. Please don't. Ugh. My mages do not survive. And I know I've said this before, I'm surprised. You know, physical attacks don't deal more damage to mage users, and magical attacks do as much as they do. You think that they would have the higher magic, higher resistance, with lower defense and lower evasion? I don't know if that's the right, probably not the right word. You know, less physical defense, less physical attack. I do enjoy, I wouldn't call it, maybe it is an archetype, but I do enjoy where you have the ability to customize your character in a game, and they give you a limited number of statistical points you can use, and each one has a benefit and a detriment. For instance, I'm thinking mainly of Fallout, the original Fallout game, which is different than the sort of first-person shooter type Fallout games that there are now. But get to the point of my story here. At the beginning of the game, they give you a character that has only one in every stat, and they say, okay, here's however many you know, stat ups that you can put them into intelligence or strength or, you know, eyesight, accuracy, etc. And each come with you know, perks and deficit. So by being smart, it gives you access to more dialogue options, which could help you to de-escalate a situation or get a better deal. Whereas you could instead put those into strength as well, but you might be running a big dumb guy. So you kind of need a little bit of everything, but you don't want to go 5 on everything, you know? Because if you go 5 on everything, you're just going to be not great at anything. You're going to have mediocre aim, you're going to have mediocre strength, you're going to have mediocre speech, mediocre intelligence. So it's difficult, you know, to balance it out right, because like I said, each one has its upside. Like for instance, strength has a big upside where you could use physical attacks and it helps to increase damage, so it basically gets you to the point where it doesn't take very long to go through battles, you know, because you're not taking as much. You're doing more damage, you're not taking as much, but you might be stupid as well, which isn't good, because the smarter you are, the more stat ups you get for your other abilities. So being the smart person, you get all kinds of extra abilities and such, whereas a dumb person's going to run more or less whatever's in their pockets. So those are the sort of things you have to think about when you're making a character. You can make them a super genius, but at that point I think you're wasting your potential, you know, by giving them 10 intelligent instead of, say, 9, 8, or 7.
Killed me.
Bastards, they killed me, said the Abuna to someone else. Said the mage to the Abuna, I guess. Alright, we got the bunch of stuff, including hands and heads, chest armors. Yeah, everybody else was at max level other than me. Anywho, let's do the thing I wanted to do now, which is I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna take all the shit off of Denim. I'm gonna be extra careful too. We're gonna take all of his spells off as well. But I have literally nothing attached to me. So we're gonna attempt to go in the gate now. in the hopes that they'll let me in without a fight. Because if they don't let me in without a fight, I'm going to be restarting here in like a split second when I realize that, oh no, I don't have anything equipped to denim, and all of these enemies are trying to attack me. So we're going to go this way first. Vanquish the enemy. Right, you can see all the peoples. They're here protecting the Abuna Brancet. And we're gonna go talk to his Abuna Brancet just by simply listing our army and laying down our arms in peaceful supplication, I guess. Yes. Alright, everyone get the head out here. Yes, thank you. Alright, we're going to do this South Curtain Wall. Hopefully this is going good, otherwise I'm going to restart this level with actual characters in it.
Not a step farther.
Nope, looks like I got the achievement, so we're good.
Only the faithful are permitted within.
Don't you recognize me? I've come for an audience with your high priest.
I don't much care for your tone.
Steady there. That's Denim of Goliath you're talking to.
What?
I am unarmed. I mean no ill will.
I'll be the judge of that. How do I know you don't have a half-dozen soldiers with you?
Leave off. Sir Denim isn't the sort to lie to us.
I knew you were always there, man.
I'm gonna fight each other.
Enough.
Said the woman who's about to
Sheath your
end
swords.
this battle before it starts.
You two. I am Olivia, a Sibyl of the Order here.
Sybil, that's
You
what they're
wish to meet
called.
with our leader?
I keep
Abuna
calling them
Brancet?
Abunas, but
Come this
Abuna
way.
apparently is only male
What did
only.
you say? Abuna Brancet?
Yes. Your father is here.
I don't
No.
understand.
Please, we must hurry. There isn't much time.
What do you mean?
The great father Falaha calls him to his side. I'm sorry,
That means
Denim.
he's dying.
What?
When we discovered him in the Corpse Vale near Heim, he lacked even the strength to stand.
What place is this veil?
It is
Good
a small
question.
cavern where those afflicted with incurable disease or plague are kept.
Yeah.
Plague.
We did all that we could to save him, but his condition only worsens.
The Dark Knights had a hand in this, didn't they?
I'm sure he did.
He was tortured, yes, and made to quaff a vile draught meant to loosen the lips and the mind.
Father.
Let us go.
We skipped over the entirety of that battle. We're going straight to this cutscene.
Father, it is I, Denim.
Ah, Denim. You've come at last. There is something I must tell you.
It's about my sister, isn't it?
Kashua is not your sister.
As you know.
As you know, she is the last remnant of Dorgalua's line. The Princess Versalia Oberith. Kashua's mother was one of the Queen's handmaidens. A girl named Mana Flora.
Yep.
You want to speak with me? What of?
I was hoping, Your Highness, that I might be granted a short leave.
I am dismayed. Do you not know you're the only one in this castle to whom I can confide my heart, Manaflora? The more your betrayal cuts to the quick. Did you think me blind? Oh, forgive me. I should have known that a king risen from the peasantry would prefer a simple country girl. You're forgiven as I beg you. Forgive you? I might as soon strangle you. You will serve me for the rest of your days, Manaflora. Do you understand? My slave till you die. Wait. Surely you are not with child.
She sure is. You're gonna get plenty of smacks now across your face for doing that. You're gonna leave in the middle of the night either because she's banished or she is trying to seek a fresh new life.
She gave birth to Kashua not long after departing the castle.
Bad.
How is Manaflora?
Manaflora. Dead, unfortunately.
Ah, I feared as much. The strain was too much for her delicate heart to bear. So, that is Visalia.
Is that to be her name? Visalia?
It was His Highness's wish to have his daughter named so. I heard it from his very lips.
We should tell him. You will want to know.
Have you not heard? Queen Vernata will bear her own child a month hence. No, it is best that only you and I know of this.
Then, what should I do with the child?
Keep her. You lost a child recently. Kashua, was it? Raise this one in her stead.
As my own flesh and blood?
Yes, for her sake, and the good of Valeria.
But how?
I am sure you will find a way. Ah, I have something for you. Take these necklaces. They should fetch a good price.
What? Where are these from?
They were a gift from His Highness to celebrate the birth of his child. He intended that the blue be given to a prince, the red to a princess.
But I could not sell these.
You will need money if you're to raise a child, and a princess besides. You and I both grew up commons. You know what it is to need. What we must do. Give it no more thought, Prancet. This is the only way.
But Branton deceived me. He used his knowledge
Indeed he did.
of Manaflora and the girl to advance his position within the church. I erred, Denham. When the king passed away, had I only offered up Kashua then, this war might never have come to pass. But I couldn't let her go when I heard her call me father. I could not take that away from her, or her from me.
I had no idea.
The Dark Knights have searched long and hard for Kashua, but not to make her sovereign of Valeria. They pursue another purpose.
You know this purpose?
Yes. Her crowning ceremony was for show. They don't want her upon a throne. They want King Dorgalawa's legacy.
What legacy? Some sort of artifact?
I do not know what it is, only that it rests with the king. Now that they have Kashua, they seek the tomb.
And my sister knows where it is?
No, she knows nothing, yet her role is vital. Only one who shares the Dynast King's blood can undo the seal upon the tomb.
They're using her.
Yep.
Yes. And when she has fulfilled her purpose, they'll...
Father, you must rest.
Yes, please.
Listen to me, Denim. You must save Kashua. You are the only one who can. You can lead her to her rightful destiny. Do this for us. For
Father!
No.
Find Maruva. He was once Archieris in our order. He can help you.
Say no more, Father. You must conserve your strength.
No, it is not about you. Become a stone along the path to our salvation. You must look with clear eyes, Denim. Make the right choice.
No.
Lead us along the true path. Make our way. Do this. Only this.
You mustn't talk. You must rest.
Denim. Forgive.
I know not what I needed.
Father! Father.
Father.
There is something else you must know.
Here's another truth bomb.
Can it not wait?
Kind of.
No. It concerns you and the Regent Branton.
What?
He and your father were siblings.
True brothers by
True
blood.
brothers by blood.
That means you're not a
My
Wallister.
uncle. Then who am I?
Your true name is Denim Morn. You are Bakram.
That's madness. I won't believe it.
Madness or no, it's
Bakram?
true.
Please, good sir, calm. Think back. When you were quite young, you resided with Abuna Pranset in the royal city of Heim.
Sybil, you lie.
I wish it was so, but I speak true. As a child, you oft played on the grounds of Archieris Maruva's villa.
Stop this, please.
You spent your days in play with Maruva's 4 daughters there.
Go on.
You were closest to the girl who shared your birth year. One day, as you played by the water, this girl wandered too deep and began to drown.
How do you know that? But that was my sister who was drowning. No. No, she saved me. I remember.
In her struggling, the girl struck her head,
Even a small
leaving
scar.
a small scar.
Whose scar that is. Alright, it's mine.
It was you.
It was my eldest sister, Saria, who fished us out.
Wonderful.
How is this possible?
I am the daughter of Maruva, who was once Archieris of Falaha.
I
Kinda.
cannot.
You can. You must, Denim. You are who you were born to be.
What?
Now stand, Denim.
Bro.
What you are, who you are, has no bearing on who you will become. Even were you born Bakram, the ideals for which you strove would be no different. Surely you did not dream of a kingdom for one people only. Remember your father's words.
Yes. It's as you say.
Doesn't matter who I am,
It
it's
does not
true.
matter who I am. It matters only how I live.
And what I
What I
achieve.
achieve.
All true statements.
Thank you, Sybil Olivia.
I am pleased. You are the denim I remember.
Olivia!
Yeah, this is one of her sisters. She's got 2 more.
How I rejoiced to hear you were with the Resistance, Sistina.
Yes,
When I learned that the Dark Knights had destroyed the Liberation Front, I
I feared for the
worst.
West.
Never mind me. What of father?
I know not where father is.
How is that possible? You were with him.
He blamed himself for your departure from the Order. His days were spent locked in his quarters, though I believe his heart wandered elsewhere. When he did leave the castle on the night the Dark Knights attacked Rhyme, he never returned.
What? Father's missing? Wherever could he have gone?
I do not know. In truth, I hoped you might have some idea, sister.
How could I know?
Just think. Search your memories for anything. Anything at all.
Wait, of course.
Shrine to Ishtar.
Shrine to Ishtar.
I've not heard of any such shrine on this isle.
Of course you wouldn't have. It's
There
known
might
by a
even in
different
now.
name
Feel free to venture
Do
there.
venture there. You've heard of the old Hagia and Banamuba. That is the shrine to Ishtar. Saria once told me that father studied there in his youth.
You may be right.
Perhaps?
We must go to the Hagia Banamuba at once, then.
But where are Saria and Sherry?
That's right. There were 4 of you, weren't there?
Sister?
I last saw Saria at Bode Fortress. We parted ways there. Neither Sistina nor I know what's become of her.
What of Sherry, then?
Sherry. Sherry has surrendered to the Bakram.
What? That cannot be.
I fear it is, Olivia. After leaving the Order, Sherry surrendered herself to the Bakram. She serves as Branton's right hand now.
Oh, my sister, my sister.
Alright, we're gonna recruit the lady. She's a healer, unfortunately. That should be good. Means I gotta change some other classes. Hooray. Alright, let's move on to some parenting thing over here. I mean, training. Nice.
So, Sir Lancelot has not yet returned. Let us hope he is all right.
Off.
You should get some rest. Your wounds have yet to fully mend.
I'm fine. I think I've staved off death another day.
So, Warren, there was something I wanted to ask you.
This has the sound of something serious.
Indeed.
Why did you come to our isles? The real reason.
What is the real reason?
Why do you want to know?
If your ends are the same as Lodus, I would ask you to return to Zenobia.
Oh.
I have no wish to fight you. If you've another purpose here, perhaps I can help.
I already
Alright,
told you.
told you, we were banished. It's a lie, though. We know that for a
The
fact.
truth, Warren.
Alright, alright.
Very well. The truth, then. We are here on an errand for our king. But I assure you, we have no designs on Valeria. Our true purpose is quite different.
We will return as swift as possible, Majesty.
This banishment was a necessary
And
evil.
the same king,
Fool a friend to fool a foe, or so
they
they
say.
We deserve no less. The safekeeping of the blade was our sworn duty.
Yeah, just have to
On the
murder
honor of the
whoever
Holy
has it.
Knights, we
Take
will
it back.
return Brynhilda to its rightful place.
Whatever Lodis's reason for taking the blade, it belongs here. See it done, Lancelot.
Your Majesty.
Brynhilda? All this intrigue over a sword?
No ordinary sword. It is
It's
said
a sword
that
that'll
he who wields
bind them all
Brynhilda
together into one
wields
sword.
a conduit to the wisdom of the gods and to their wrath. I cannot vouch for the legend, but regardless, the sword is an ancient Zenobian heirloom. We must retrieve it at any cost.
And it was the Dark Knights who stole it.
Quite right. We were convinced they had taken the sword to Lodis, yet all the while it was in Valeria. Did they bring it here as mere subterfuge, or for some deeper purpose? We must... must find out.
I mislike the sound of that cough. You had better rest now. Think no more on the sword. We will find it. And when we do, it will be safe.
I've no doubt of that, Denham. Thank you.